Hey buds! So this video was only ever a matter of time away. I'm a big Lush fan, I love what they do, I love their ethos, I love that sweet smell. Bath bombs, nature's scent diffusers. I love feeling like a forest nymph who is nourished only by plants and the sun and the moon occasionally if you know you need to like recharge. So this video is my Lush essential things that I use pretty much every day. Starting with hair care, I use Jason and the Argan Oil solid shampoo bar. I've had this for a couple of months now and it's still going strong, although a little squidgy. It's full of, you guessed it, argan oil, so it's really conditioning, doesn't dry out your hair, and it smells like roses, so I feel fancy when I use it. And I keep it in one of the little Lush tins that you can get, so it doesn't go all funny. I also use Jungle Solid Conditioner, which you wake up with your hands and then run the sort of cream that it lets off through your hair. This took some getting used to because you know normally you like squeeze out a dollop of conditioner and then coat your hair in it. This you actually just need to do like a fine covering, and that threw me at first. But I love this, I love that it is packaging free, so no plastic waste. I love the smell. And top tip, if you leave it at the bottom of your shower whilst it's running and you're like shampooing your hair, it will wake up easier in your hands. Then either to wet or dry hair, I use Lush Hair Custard. This is a delicious and sweet smelling and creamy mousse that cruelly you're not allowed to eat. It's got cocoa butter and beeswax and honey in, so it stops flyaways, makes your hair nice and sleek, which is good because my natural hair look after years of dyeing it and like just not taking great care of it is sort of sad scarecrow. For my face, I like to use Let the Good Times Roll. What I really like to do is just constantly be smelling this. This has actual bits of popcorn in, which again contributes to the cruel illusion that you could eat it, which I hear you can't. My skin cleared up massively when I started using this, and whilst I'm sure other factors contributed to it, I live in fear of this being discontinued because what would happen? What would happen to me? After using Let the Good Times Roll cleanser, I like to use tea tree toner water. Tea tree is antibacterial, so if I have spots, it makes me feel like I'm doing something about it. I also enjoy the sensation of spritzing it into my face and being like, boop. Oh. Then to moisturise, I use Enzymium. It is named thus because it has like citrus fruits in there that are kind of like little Pac-Man things that will eat away at oil and dirt on the surface of your skin, so you're super moisturised but you're also like non-oily and mattified and you smell like a fruit salad. I'm also a big fan of Lush's makeup range. I use Eyes Right mascara. I enjoy that they make these look like little potions bottles because I do like feeling like a potions witch, and I also like having admittedly not super extreme but very conditioned and luscious lashes. I also am a big fan of Happiness, one of their face makeups, so you can use this on your eyes, on your cheeks. The other colours that they do I think are really good as like lipsticks and blushes as well. I love that all their makeup has a little mood assigned to it, and I am absolutely that bitch who buys it based on the name rather than the colour sometimes. But I really love this colour, it's so warm and golden and sunny. Then this is not strictly makeup, but None of Your Beeswax lip balm I got from the Lush Kitchen recently. It honestly just feels like putting lemon curd on your lips, but in like a super effective and moisturising way. When I'm wearing all of this stuff, I quite frequently feel like I'm going to be chased by bees, but it is how I want to go. So I'm very much trapped in the lip balm aggressive cycle, and it's nice to use something that doesn't just feel like it sits on my lips. I actually feel like it's being absorbed, and I only lose it and have to try and find it like 10 to 12 times a day. It seems lavish to include a perfume in an essentials list, but I started wearing this coming up on 3 years ago now because time and the passage of it is terrifying. But this vanilla and jasmine smell just makes me feel so like myself now. When I don't smell like this, I feel a bit lost. I do really like some of the other scents. You've got like Breath of God, which is very like mountain air, foresty, or Death and Decay, which is similar. But ultimately, the basic bitch in me dictates that the one that smells like vanilla is my favourite. I just love when people have like a really distinctive signature smell. Like I know my mum's or my grandma's perfume instantly, and so I really like having one of my own. Also, I have that in the like solid bar form, and it has lasted me about 2 years, which is disgusting. I should throw that away. I'm disgusting. I wish I hadn't said it, don't tell anyone. My next essential thing I really wanted to try out, and so I was very excited to start using, and that is the Toothy tabs, specifically Bling, which is like the gold dusty one because I'm fancy, proving that you really can sell me anything if you put like a gold dust on it. I was really excited by the Lush tooth care range because I'm trying to go more towards plastic free. I don't really see myself ever getting to completely plastic free because such is the world we live in, but this is a good way to not be throwing out tubs of toothpaste all the time because I can recycle this little bottle. I was also really pleasantly surprised by how clean this makes my teeth feel. I thought moving away from a mint flavour would be really difficult, but actually I really enjoy this like a zesty, orangey fun time. It's like a little treat. And my final Lush essential is knot wraps. So I've had some of these a while and some are like building up from my birthday collection. So what's really awesome about these is depending on the texture, and you'll be able to tell the difference, they're either made out of recycled plastic bottles or recycled fabrics. So I don't feel bad buying them, except, you know, financially. They're also great like me if you're super flaky and you got a fringe and now you're like, why did I do that? This one says be happy, and I am now, thanks to my extensive collection of Lush knot wraps. I do very much have my eye on the Lush Botanical knot wrap that is always out of stock when I look at it on the kitchen website. I want it so much. But it does not do to dwell on out of stock knot wraps and forget to live. This one has like a koi pattern and I'm just really into the colours and I feel very cute. I'm well aware that this video is a little like self-indulgent and not very hard-hitting, but I'm tired. Let me live. I would love to hear what your essential Lush things are, and if you don't shop at Lush, tell me about your day instead. Also, if you're particularly curious about any of the products I mentioned, I can like be more specific about what they are and what's in them if you like, and I will see you guys again soon.